Imagine a big, adorable dog bounding through snow covered forests, helping a little kid decorate a snowman while discovering hidden treasures in a winter wonderland. Well, this isn't just a game, this is Dog Walk, Blender Studios' groundbreaking second game project that's rewriting the rules of how indie games are made. What makes this project truly special isn't just its heartwarming gameplay, but the revolutionary pipeline it's creating between two of the most powerful open source tools in the creative industry, Blender and Godot. Welcome back to Atarian News Channel. Today we are diving deep into how this bite-sized interactive storytelling playground is changing the game development landscape. Dog Walk launched in early access in 2025 as Blender Studios' long-awaited follow-up to their first game project. But calling it just a game undersells what it really is. It's a technical showcase disguised as pure joy. The premise is beautifully simple. You play as an oversized, lovable dog exploring handcrafted winter environments alongside a small child. Your mission: help them decorate a snowman by discovering colorful items scattered throughout camping grounds, forest paths, and idyllic creeks. The papercraft aesthetic gives everything a tactile, almost handmade quality that immediately draws you in. And here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just about creating a feel good experience, the entire project was designed as a testing ground for something much bigger, proving that a seamless Blender to Godot pipeline could revolutionize how small teams create games. What makes Dog Walk truly groundbreaking is happening behind the scenes. Blender Studios' team of 8 developers set out to solve one of indie game development's biggest challenges: creating a unified pipeline that lets artists craft everything directly in Blender and seamlessly export it to Godot. Think about the traditional game development workflow. Artists create assets in one program, export them, import them into the game engine, tweak them, go back to the original program, and repeat this cycle dozens of times. It's inefficient, it's frustrating, and it kills creativity. Dogwalk's approach is different. The team developed a system where all assets and levels are created directly in Blender, then automatically exported to Godot with minimal friction. This isn't just about convenience, it's about maintaining the artist's vision throughout the entire process. The implications are huge. For small indie teams, this pipeline could mean the difference between spending months on technical setup and actually creating their game. For the broader industry, it's proving that open source tools can compete with industry giants when properly integrated. The development of Dogwalk began in early 2025 with the entire Blender Studio art team transitioning onto the project. What's fascinating is how they approach this. Instead of trying to create the next AAA blockbuster, they deliberately choose to make something small and focused. This decision wasn't about limitation, it was about precision. By creating a micro game, they could iterate quickly, test their pipeline thoroughly, and create something genuinely polished. The winter forest setting provided the perfect sandbox for testing everything from character rigging to environmental storytelling. The team documented their entire process, sharing insights about character rigging, animation, workflows, and level design. This transparency isn't just generous, it's strategic. By open sourcing their knowledge, they're not just making one game, they're potentially enabling hundreds of future games to be made more efficiently. One of the most impressive aspects is how they handle the papercraft aesthetic. Their visual style isn't just charming, it's technically smart. The simplified forms and bold colors work perfectly within the Blender to Godot pipeline, proving that artists' constraints can actually enhance technical innovation. Dog Walk represents something larger than itself. While players experience a delightful 20-minute adventure through snowy landscapes, developers worldwide are watching something more significant unfold: proof that open source tools can drive real innovation in game development. The game's early access release has been met with enthusiasm not just from players but from developers eager to understand and implement similar pipelines. Blender Studio isn't just sharing the final product, they are open sourcing the entire development process, complete with documentation, tutorials, and insights. This approach reflects a broader shift in the industry. Instead of proprietary tools and closed development processes, we are seeing a movement toward transparency, collaboration, and shared knowledge. Dog Walk isn't just using open source tools, it's embodying open source philosophy. The technical achievements here could fundamentally change how small teams approach game development. By proving that a Blender to Godot pipeline can work at a professional level, Dog Walk is potentially lowering the barrier to entry for countless aspiring game developers. Dog Walk is currently available in early access with the team actively gathering feedback and polishing the experience. But the real legacy of this project won't be measured in downloads or reviews. It will be measured in the games it enables. By 2025, we are seeing the game industry embrace Blender at an unprecedented rate, and projects like Dog Walk are showing why. When powerful tools are accessible, when workflows are streamlined, and when knowledge is shared openly, creativity flourishes. The future of indie game development might just be running through these snowy forests, one paw print at a time, and that's a future worth playing. We're ready to experience Dog Walk for yourself. I put together a complete download and setup guide with step by step instructions for all platforms. Just check the description box below for everything you need to get started, including system requirements and troubleshooting tips. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you again in the next one.